Welcome back to Versus. I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. We watch movies. Will, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Peek behind the curtain. I know this is going to air on the 30th, but we're taping this the day before, which means it is my birthday.
Happy birthday. What a great present we have for you today.
And ITN did not deliver a very good present.
We watched Bull Shark and Bull Shark 2 and Bull Shark 3, all movies by Brett Bentman, and he never stopped making movies. He never stopped. He continues to churn them out. The movie we're watching this week is a little ditty called Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, it is the Rumpelstiltskin you know and love from the fairy tale. Basically, one name, one curse.
So, John, I have a question. We all know, like as you alluded to, we all know this character.
Yes.
In some cases, all throughout like the loads of media that's out there, this character is actually beloved sometimes.
Yeah, I would say like this movie's been done a few times. It's never been done in a way that's like, oh, holy shit, that's the best Rumpelstiltskin movie I've ever seen. But it has been done.
But you like from Shrek to ABC's Once Upon a Time, yes. Like he's been fucking everywhere.
We're not topping Robert Carlyle's Rumpelstiltskin. I don't think anybody's doing that. Yeah,
no, but they at least all had something in common. They followed the fucking lore.
Well,
how hard is it not to follow the lore?
I'm not going to say they didn't follow the lore. I mean, they have the props, right? There's a sewing machine and yarn.
Sure. But at no point is Rumpelstiltskin trying to short the yarn industry.
Right. I mean, the only things that it has in common, and the funny thing is, like, he doesn't in the actual fairy tale, he interacts with the woman. Like yeah. in this one, it's like something's just going on, and like I guess she's involved, but she doesn't know until the last second that she's involved. And here's my first weird, just like, what the fuck's going on? Like, Rumpelstiltskin has a vessel. It's like the mask from The Mask, but it's Rumpelstiltskin. And if you put the mask on, you become Rumpelstiltskin. However, there are scenes when the guy is clearly not wearing the mask and Rumpelstiltskin is still around. So who's that?
All right. Gosh.
I would like to know that question.
Also, like, we get that one dude, the one Asian guy, like who shows up, and he shows up to warn her, but doesn't warn her until the third time he shows up, which is, I guess it wasn't an emergency.
He's changing, isn't he?
Excuse me?
Your husband.
You need to get the hell out of my property.
And he gives us the big exposition dump about how, Rumpelstiltskin wants to steal babies.
Yeah.
But the whole premise of the movie is like this guy and his wife moved to Texas from New York. She quit her very successful interior decorating job for him to like sell yarn in Texas. And they make it sound like Rumpelstiltskin manipulated things to make them move there. There had to have been an easier way to get a pregnant woman than to take a couple from New York City and move them to Texas, I would think.
Especially since like this is like obviously not a metropolis area. So all people are going to be doing is getting drunk and fucking, which means that there had to have been at least like 3 pregnant women in a stone's throw. But there's something about this woman, I guess.
I don't even know. They don't explain anything. They don't even bother.
In typical ITN fashion, they show you shit without explaining why.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I don't know how she did it myself. You know, she's really talented.
Well, you know, being one of New York's former most predominant interior designers may have something to do with that.
I also want to say that the when Rumpelstiltskin, the first kill you don't even see. It's like off screen. They just read about it in the newspaper. Like they think a bear attacked somebody. But the animal control outfit from Bull Shark got to come back because this new dude is wearing it.
Traps? Okay. Might be a good idea. Yeah. I guess.
Right.
And we get the one guy from all the Bull Shark movies, Billy Blair, who actually has been in major productions, but apparently he's in like every Brett Bentman movie on the side. When he's home in Texas, he's like, "Hey, we're doing a movie this week. Can I have you for 48 hours?" And he just does these movies. But I want to say, like, he got
which means he has blackmail, which means that Brett Bentman has blackmail photos or something.
I don't know if he got no direction in this movie or if he got too much direction in this movie, because like his character, Tim, I guess, is like, I can't ever get a beat on like what's going on with him. And I do think if you were to edit out every time he says, "Oh gosh," or "Oh boy," this movie would be like 28 minutes long.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're almost there.
Right.
Yeah.
Precisely. Like the dialogue, if you can even consider it dialogue, it is fucking terrible. It gives you no information. It's just like, to the point, I can't even say the script was written in crayon because I would insinuate there was a script.
The relationship that the guy and his wife have, like the tension ramps so crazily over like nothing. It's like, "You left me home alone." It's like, well, yeah, I have a job and you don't.
Gosh.
You know what, Tim? I moved here for you, okay? I had a life in New York.
That's what happens.
Yeah. It's, again, I feel like all that was going on is they got everything together. Like, even a special effects team, they actually have a fairly reasonable special effects team. And then they forgot
the practicals. I mean, I guess, yeah.
And then they forgot to write a script.
Yeah, I would say like the kills aren't so horrible.
It's not. That part is the only thing I can't fully criticize.
I think they could have taken the production, like whatever the production cost this movie. They could have saved. I don't understand why they had to have a whole new actor play Rumpelstiltskin when he puts the mask on. Like, there was no demands. It's like it's like basically like you just crouch down and go like you just like that's it. Like you didn't need another actor for that.
But in this one, John, at least the mask like moves so it actually looks like a creature rather than it's the shit mask that we saw like in everything else from like the past past
it's not
5
like
years.
Conjuring the Genie. No, it is not like that at all.
No, it's not like that at all. And so I can't assume, like, the only thing I can assume is that therefore none of these people were actually paid, or at least they were not paid in money.
I'm just gonna rapidly go through the rest of the movie. So it's like Rumpelstiltskin is possessing this guy via the mask. Anybody that finds out about, like, anybody that could be perceived as protecting the pregnant woman, like, Rumpelstiltskin kills. He kills like this couple that they're friends with.
Hello, yes, 911.
And he kills like the Asian guy who is no threat, who warns her. And then at the end of the movie, Animal Control has set up traps around the house. Rumpelstiltskin steps in the trap. The Animal Control guy comes, and when the wife and the Animal Control guy come back, he has escaped from the trap, and he just shows up and he goes, "Meh!" And he's not even anywhere near them. He's just like threatening them from 500 feet away, and the movie ends.
Right.
Like,
yeah. There's not even any, like as John said, there's not even any imminent danger.
Yeah.
He's like all of a sudden he turns into Loki.
Yeah, the
But,
pregnant
like,
wife
even
has
a shitty
outrun.
Loki.
Yeah, the pregnant wife has outrun this thing half a dozen times at this point. So what's another time, especially when you have a guy there? Like she's gonna be fine. I guess we're gonna get a Rumpelstiltskin too because Brett Bentman puts out a movie every 2 months, so it's coming. Is that it?
If there is, and I blinked.
That's the whole
No,
movie. It's like 72 minutes.
Yeah, let's just rate this shit.
Yeah, I'll go first. Like I gotta say this. I there's nothing technically glaringly wrong about this movie. It's just like the premise and the writing and the directing is like non-existent. Like I don't understand why this would happen. Like given the exposition we get, I don't understand why this would happen. It feels like it could have been easier for Rumpelstiltskin to get what he wants without doing this. So, and it's also just horrible. 1 star. Yeah. Well,
yeah, I think I went slightly higher at 1.5. I'm very confused about how he kept getting worse, because like the first bull shark isn't terrible, but then the subsequent chapters there were getting exponentially worse. And this
he
is
had good character actors in Bull Shark. That's really what he had.
Right. But somehow this is even worse than Bull Shark 3. And that's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because at least in Bull Shark 3, you could tell that there was a script. It wasn't a good script. You could tell that there was a script. You could tell that there was direction. You could tell that there was an aim. And this has none of that. It's not the worst we have seen. It did not delve into a telephobia territory where it's clearly hating on somebody or it's celebrating some real deviant shit. It's just run-of-the-mill bad, and so 1.5.
Well, I have a treat for you because I know how much you loved Amityville Mount Misery Road. I know how much you loved the American Ripper. So Chuck Morangiello made a third movie with his wife, Carolina, Bad Bunny, where she'll be stalked by a man in a bunny costume. So I can't wait, and I'm sure you can't wait for their third movie.
And honestly, I can't wait for people to like search for this and only come up with the fucking singer.
Yeah, well, we're gonna watch it for you so you don't have to.
Or better yet, I can't wait for people to actually Google the singer and find this piece of shit.
Maybe like 20 pages deep on Google, but we'll find out next week. If you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror and check out the Letterboxd challenge there. We'd appreciate it. Until next time, I am JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. We'll see you next week on Versus.